ProTracer technology on the 14th tee. That's presented by Capital One Commercial Bank.
Good shot. A little change in the golf bag this week, and it has to do with the driver. She put just a touch stiffer shaft.
So you on the tee at the 14th.
Can move the ball both ways, from right to left and left to right.
Yeah, good try.
This one drawing down the left.
Put any pictures on the scorecard.
14th tee, we've got ProTracer technology presented by Capital One Commercial Bank. And Allison Lee with a tee shot, Jerry.
Minji Lee already with a real good one. Right up the middle. This is a pretty good line up the left side.
And the 18th tee, Lexi Thompson.
Looks like a fairway metal off the tee. She's going to try to turn it over. That is her natural shot, and if it catches the hill, all the way down and then to the upslope. 100 yards, maybe 90 something.
Suzanne Pedersen on the tee at the 18th. Let's see what she's going to do here. And Judy, we've seen a few players go out to the right, but that leaves a more difficult second shot.
Yeah, not what you want to do. You want to take it right between those two bunkers with the wind helping and turn it over. Move it from right to left.
Beauty. Thanks.
Or straight works pretty well most of the time.
You sort of kicked it a little to the... Marine Delacour made her par on 17, and that is a high trajectory at 80.
And it should help her catch as much of the wind down as you can get.
I'm telling you, the trajectory that this young woman hits the golf ball is really impressive. Very, very few women in the game can do what she does with height.
Who would be some of the other players that do
Lexi Thompson can fire it way up in the air.
Osman 3, the first time the ladies played at Kingsmill. Now, so young you.
Put it in a nice position.
Yeah, not going with the driver there, Karen.
Don't blame her. You can run through the fairway very quickly when it's downwind.
Does in the final group. She's one of the young Americans that I think you look for in the next couple of years to hopefully do something. Allison would shoot 74 on the final day in Phoenix to drop out of contention. She finished tied for 24th. She then had her best week the next week at the Kia Classic. Minji Lee off the tee at 18.
Conservative line could get a big bounce left.
So, going back to what Allison Lee, we'll see how she does at 18.
That's a pretty good tee shot right there. Not trying to bite off too much.
I don't think that had much to do with being a young player, Allison Lee. I think that had to do with gusty.
Well, ProTracer technology presented by Capital One and Commercial Bank.
Uphill tee shot in a fairway that moves a little bit from the right to the left.
And that's going to find the rough. MJ had a nice little run. Technology on the 14th hole. That's presented by Capital One Commercial Bank.
Well, that will help you guys see the tee shot a lot better than I think I'm going to be able to.
Yeah, it is a bit gloomy, isn't it, out there, Jerry? Now?
Yeah, this should be the last hole. And what a good feeling it would be for either player to finish this lengthy day with a birdie. It's up the right side and fading a bit.
Glove. She had on a black glove, and I suspected that it was kind of a rain glove. Probably was. I now think so. Back to norm.
Kick that you got. Sorry. It's also up the right edge.
It's in a little more trouble.